How's it going, folks? Today is a little bit of an update video on the situation with Boogie. If you guys didn't see my first video, or maybe even you guys don't know too much about what is exactly going on with that, Boogie2988, which most people will consider a lolcow at this point, even back in the day, just because of what he used to do and stuff like that. He was a lolcow. You know, people pretty much made fun of him and stuff like that. And the biggest thing about it, I'll go out and say, the start of everything was he created a coin called Fatty, and I will be upfront and honest about it. Obviously, you could see it was supposed to be a meme coin. You know, he said straight out, it's a meme coin. Good on ya. The problem is sure, you make a meme coin, that's fine. Go ahead, have your fun. The problem is it turned into a rug pull. He basically just let it go, and it's very frustrating to look at because obviously, you know, if you guys saw like my other videos and stuff, you will know I am at this point, I want to say it's about 12 years, I would be cancer free, and it's kind of one of those things where me personally, I felt, I don't want to say I felt attacked or anything like that. No, you know, sympathy or something like that. None of that. My biggest issue is when you do stuff like that, and let's say, you know, okay, you fucked up. You fucked up pretty big. Don't come out later and be like, well, I did it because I needed to pay for my my cancer treatment. That's when you start getting into territory where people are going to question you, and they are going to figure out, do you? Why didn't, you know, when was this a thing? You know, why are you just coming out about it now? It's something that, you know, it hurts a community like what I want to build, as I'm trying to build something where people that had cancer or are going through cancer, they can come out and they can talk about things, they can discuss things, they can have someone to talk to other than, you know, let's say a psychologist or a counselor or something like that. You know, they can talk to people like me that had cancer or are going through it, and, you know, we can all discuss stories and stuff like that, and eventually I can build a platform to raise awareness and also try and get, you know, some form of, I guess, what would you call it, really? Trying to think of the best way to put this. A way of giving back to the things that happened to me. So I want to be able to donate to Make-A-Wish. I want to be able to donate to the Cancer Institute I was in, and you know, someone like that, you know, robbed people of upwards of $10,000, makes it harder for someone like me who, you know, I'm just starting out. You know, I eventually want to be able to do something where people can have someone to talk to or have fun with and stuff like that. And I, now it's turned into a thing where I am going to have slight troubles with that, because everybody's going to turn around and go, well, what about that guy? He said he had this, but it turned out he didn't, and he lied. So why would we trust, other people that are talking about it? And it hurts because, I'm just starting out. I don't know if it's going to take off like I want it to. I'm not expecting a lot here. I want it to. I really do. Mainly because I want to try and help out. I feel ashamed that, something that I went through is now being pretty much slandered and dragged to the mud because of somebody that basically just didn't give a fuck. He doesn't care about other people. He just cares about himself, and that's it. And it's disgusting. It really is. So I again, I hate that he did that, and the way that he did it is disgusting. So I really wanted to figure out a way to try and build on that fact, pretty much just by speaking out about something like this, trying to get the point across, especially on this is what's happening. It's something that we all need to get behind and think about, because it's not okay to lie about something like this. It's disgusting. It really is. And I'm gonna come out and say it, to be honest. I hated that I went through what I did. I really do. I felt ashamed of myself. I felt, that what happened to me ruined everything. I pretty much thought, like, I guess I'm never going to be like a normal person to be looked at. Like, I'm just nothing at this point now. And as I got older and stuff like that, I started to learn that's not exactly how it is. In reality, it's bad to say, but nobody cares. It's pretty much one of those things where people that are going through it, most people will look at you and go, I'm sorry that's happening to you. You can tell me about it, talk about it, whatever. Once you get over it, that's pretty much it. Most people just, okay, that sucks you went through that. That's bad. That's it. And, again, there doesn't need to be sympathy, but we need to at least bring about the fact that this is something real, and we need to try and figure out ways to try and help it, or, figure out ways of raising more awareness towards it. It's something that is becoming, I hate to say it, more popular now. Cancer is becoming a big thing now, and it's terrible. I hate it. But it happens. Again, it's one of those things where these things are just gonna happen. It's normal. But anyway, to get on with today's topic, it has come out that apparently, drama alert, Keemstar recently pretty much took Boogie's gold play button for 1 million subscribers and pretty much said, you can't have this for lying, and I am going to auction this off for charity, a cancer charity. I'm not sure what charity or anything. Don't assume I know. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you. I could have my information mixed up as well. I'm not 100% on anything. So, big warning. Don't take anything I say to heart. Please. Do your research. I did what I could in research. All I know is Keemstar has taken his play button, which a lot of people are upset about, probably not understanding why. And I get it. It is something where it's like, did you really need to do that? But it's going to be done for a good cause, and as much as I hate it that, it's come to this, it is something where the fact that this had to go this way says a lot. And one of the reasons I want to say I am glad it's happening to Boogie at this point is because he has come out and said he did not have cancer, or he does not have a confirmation on cancer, which, everything aside, is difficult. It is very hard to get a definite answer on whether or not you have cancer or not. I've gone through it. I went through about 3 or 4 different diagnoses before I got told, yes, you have cancer. So it's difficult. The thing is, I know about the blood disorder that he says he has. One of my family members actually has it, or had it, I should say, because he's doing better now. Again, something you can do better with. Now, the reason he had it, or has it, again, it's a little weird, but his diet. His diet was terrible his entire life because he doesn't cook, he doesn't do anything. So, obviously, you're going to have health complications. Now, cancers can come about because of your diets and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Sure, yes, it can happen. There is a point, though, where you need to realize that just because something happens like that, it does not mean that you can milk it. It really does not mean you can milk it. Because again, it's one of those things where you need to look at yourself and realize what I'm doing is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. And the problem is, nobody told him he shouldn't. And again, I don't want to get too crazy about it or anything like that. My biggest problem that I have with it all is that he was willing to do it. He doubles down and now has to come out and apologize for the fact that he did not have a real confirmation yet. And again, in my first video, when I talked about this, I had said it can lead to cancer. It, as a matter of fact, and now I know, looking through some of my medical documents, more than likely I did not have the blood disorder that Boogie has. So I apologize for saying I might have. I wasn't sure. Should have looked through my documents to make sure, but I didn't. Now, that being said, again, yes, it can cause cancer. It's possible. My uncle, or who has or had this, he does not have it anymore. Or he didn't have cancer. Sometimes doctors like to just jump the gun and be like, it's a form of cancer, which is fine, okay? If Boogie got told, this is usually a form of cancer, that's fine. You might have, I'm going to say this, you're in shock, you just got told you have cancer, stuff like that happens. The fact, though, that you're going to scam people out of $10,000 without a definitive diagnosis on cancer is despicable. It is despicable. So, still not getting any sympathy from me because of the fact that instead of actually getting a proper diagnosis, he just went, yep, I have cancer, I need money to pay my hospital bills. Now, hospital bills are costly, don't get me wrong. They are not required to be paid right this second. Let me say that again. They do not need to be paid right that second. Firstly, that is the first thing. The second thing, okay, that I have a problem with what he said. There are ways of helping with these things. They will help you pay for your treatments, pay for your stays. They will also, believe it or not, they will actually set up payment plans for you in the future so that you can pay for your, cancer treatments over time in the future. Now, I know everybody likes to bring up the fact that, your collection. Boogie, if you guys don't know, has a huge collection of gaming stuff like that. He's got gaming cabinets, he's got, trinkets, all kinds of stuff. Whatever. You want to keep those, that's fine. You could sell them. If you worked in the past, you should have Social Security. You can tap into that to pay for your cancer treatments. You do not need to scam people for money and ruin the reputation that some people that are trying to raise awareness or try to get out the fact that, hey, this is happening, we need to get some, we need to get money to help research or help, stuff like that. Angry rant done at this point. I'm not going to delve too much deeper into that stuff. I don't want to, harp on the fact that of all that stuff. I'm done with that. If you guys could, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video and whatnot. Keemstar is supposed to be auctioning off the play button to whoever wants to buy it, pretty much. And it is supposed to help raise awareness for cancer. It will be pretty much just whatever someone buys it for, he's supposed to be donating the money to a charity that deals in cancer research or helping people, whatever it actually is. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I did what I could in research. It's about all I could find. So, that being said, again, please, I adore you. At least look into stuff, even if you can't afford like the play button, because chances are some big people are going to be bidding on it. At least look into the charity. See if you guys can do anything for it. I you know, I would appreciate it. If I can, I will be trying to. I'm not sure if I can, as I am in dire straits, unfortunately. But things happen. Please, like I said, see if you guys can do something. Anything will help. You know, that's how it is. Again, it's just one of those things where this is something that everybody should be not attacking anything or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I am trying to get the point across that this is something that never should have happened, and we should have thought, like, he should have thought about the consequences from the beginning. It's something that you should know people are going to question, especially something this serious. So it is interesting to see, and I will go ahead and say I am actually fairly happy that something like this actually came to light and people are actually caring about it. It means a lot to someone like me that people are up in arms, pretty much, about the fact that, you know, somebody with such a big following lied about everything, pretty much. I love the fact that people are caring about it and, you know, trying to get pretty much justice for what he did. It means a lot to me. But like I said, I wasn't gonna go too far. I was just kind of messing around. I needed to build a deck in Magic, so I figured I would screw around here, talk about it again. Something that affected me. I hate the fact that, you know, I didn't have to, but I felt the need to make 2 videos about this because somebody like this is doing this and it's disgusting. I hate it. It hurts me because somebody that went through it, I hate it. I can't deal with it. It hurts a lot. And it means a lot to see such a huge community on YouTube actually care to, you know, out him and to, as much as I hate to say it, destroy his reputation because of something stupid that he did. And I'm glad that he's now having to face reality and the fact that he fucked up and now he's got to deal with it. It is so nice to see vindication from an aspect of, you know, people like me can actually, you know, if other people like me were infected, I'm not going to speak on others' behalfs, but I know, to me personally, it means a lot to see people care and, you know, they actually want to get to the bottom of this on why you did this, why, you know, just why lie about something when people are literally going to know for a fact that you're either lying about it because you won't prove it, or you will try and double down on it, try and pretend that the only reason you're not showing anybody any records is because of the fact that I want privacy, even though you have never ever been private your entire career on YouTube, which is not a short time, it frustrates me. It really does. But I am glad that he's getting the justice that he deserves. And again, if the charity stream and stuff like that is real, I implore you guys, at least look into it, find out what the charity is, keep it in your hearts and minds. Remember, there are people behind that charity that do need the help. I off my soapbox now. I do want to let you guys know I will probably be making some magic content. Right now it's not so much going to be IRL content. I don't really have a way of recording that. I will probably be doing some arena stuff. If you guys want to know how to make decks, like you want me to show you some mono decks or some good commander decks and stuff, the one I made I wouldn't recommend using. It's pretty much just thrown together because I don't have many of the cards I need, so I'm trying to get to that point. But yeah, I mean, again, magic content should be coming soon. I would like to do some openings and stuff at some point. Me and my significant other, we have been getting packs and packs of cards that we've been just kind of collecting, and eventually I would love to go over my magic collection. It's not expensive or anything, but there's a lot of cool cards in there that I have and wouldn't mind going over and telling about them, trying to teach a little bit if people are interested in learning. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, watch my other videos. I do have a video going over some of the details about my childhood cancer. If you guys want to watch that, learn about me a little bit. If you guys want to learn more about me, let me know. I'm on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. If you want to hit me up on it, I will happily talk about it. If you guys need proof, again, as I've said, I will happily give proof. It is going to be slightly redacted of any super personal information that I have to redact so that, I'm protected as a human being. But majority of what will not be redacted is pretty much everything that, happened. I have a lot of my records, so I will happily give that to you if you want it. But again, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Later.